Howdy everyone, it's Sam. Hope you're doing really well. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider liking the content and subscribing to the channel. And if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. And Ben Jeffries, come on down, bro. Come right on down. The red carpet is out for you, mate. And I'm all eyes on you for the next year or so. Ben Jeffries has been named the inaugural head coach of the NRLW North Queensland Cowboys outfit starting from next season. Now, we don't know who's going to be a part of that squad. I know who I want to be a part of that squad. We don't know when the draw is going to be announced yet because of collective bargaining agreements still trying to come to terms with. And there was another lady who goes by the name of Anita Crenone. I hope I announced or pronounced that correctly. Anita Crenone, she's going to be in charge of the Elite Women's Program, and Ben Jeffries is going to be the head coach from 2023. Now, Ben Jeffries, he is not unfamiliar to me. He was a first grader back in the early 2000s. He's more predominantly known for his playing days over in the Super League. He's played over 200 first grade games over in the Super League with the likes of Wakefield Trinity and Bradford Bulls, for example, as well. But in the coaching ranks, Ben Jeffries started his career out in Newcastle as part of the Newcastle SG Ball. And since then, he's been a Townsville local. He's been a North Queenslander since 2015. He's been an assistant coach. He's been an assistant in varying different roles, in varying different positions and clubs up there in Townsville, whether it be the Northern Pride or whether it be the under-20s Cowboys side as well. He hasn't left Townsville, basically. And so besides the North Queensland Gold Stars current coach, who just took the Gold Stars to the first ever premiership earlier this year, there's really no other better option than Ben Jeffries, in my opinion. It's not totally surprising. It would have been, nice to have seen maybe an article put out for the Gold Stars coach, whose name is escaping me. Apologies, but Ben Jeffries, some of his more predominant roles as well. He was the Indigenous All-Stars Women's coach in the year 2020, and that side got the W that night, and that was at the Gold Coast in 2020. And earlier this year, he was the coach of the Women's Queensland Under-19 side, and unfortunately, Jada Taylor from New South Wales absolutely blitzed him that night. So Queensland Under-19 side, they copped a heavy loss in that instance. And now he was the Papua New Guinean Orchids coach throughout the World Cup, and the Orchids made it to the semi-finals, man. And yes, they copped a heavy loss, albeit to the Jillaroos. But Ben Jeffries, man, he's got a pretty nice resume, and now his main priority now is to lock up a few players. Romy Teitzel has to. I'm sure she will. I hope she will be the captain of the first ever Cowboys side. Emma Manzelman is the absolute second must. That is the absolute second must. And a couple of other players, obviously, but those are the two that he needs to work on and lock up 1,000%. Also, keep an eye out for young half Sarah Field. She could be signed up as a 5'8" /halfback in the coming months as well. But they got to get that collective bargaining agreement all sorted out, and that is a completely different topic. That is a completely different discussion for another video that I will be touching on when the time is right. Or when I do have time anyway. So just wanted to come on here and give my initial reaction and thoughts to the fantastic news that Ben Jeffries has been announced as the inaugural head coach of the NRLW North Queensland Cowboys side in 2023. Oh man, I cannot wait until that all kicks off. Thank you all very much for the continuing support, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios.